Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Every activity should have a purpose. Now, this is some man stuff right here. This is some man stuff. A man, there's always talk about a man being on his purpose or his mission, whatever. But I'm going to tell you what, you need to break it down to every single moment every single activity should have something behind it. Men don't get in the habit. Yeah, of course, there's gonna be times you just doing something just cause you there or you chilling or something. But you want to work to make as many of the activities in your life mean something. And this is a path I followed since early in life. Like, even if I'm taking a nap or something, it's because I needed that nap, And there's one thing I can't stand being idle, Coming up in the church, they used to say an idle mind is the devil's workshop. And that gets a lot of guys in trouble. They sitting around, they not doing anything. Everything you do should have a purpose. Every single activity as a man, because when you have a purpose, that means you're going somewhere. That means you're conscious of it. First of all, you do need that overall purpose, that mission, right? That mission, your life purpose, your incarnation objective, reason you're here, your destiny, right? That's the first thing. And then everything you do should lead to that. Lead to that purpose. Now, I'm famous for the body game and everything, but my thing is, even working out, that's part of my purpose. That's part of my purpose. It leads to something. It's part of sovereignty. Because my personal thing is sovereignty. My personal mission was creating sovereignty, but then the greater mission was creating sovereignty for showing other men how to create sovereignty. Because even when I'm talking about all this relationship stuff on here, let's be real. Many men want to have some type of sovereignty in their relationships with women. That's why I'm going to talk about it. Now, I've had some detractors try to say, I should talk about something else. Well, you can't tell a sovereign man what to do. And if you try to force him, that sovereign man, he might put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. So, so you want to have that. So that's me. That's me. So every activity, everything I look at, everything I do, boom, I have that purpose. In fact, I remember I told a woman that she wanted to know what's up with me. And I told her every single thing I do is leading to this thing, control over my life. Every single thing I do. And I told her everything I look at, everything I get into. Now, I ain't going to say whether that should be your purpose, because my thing ain't to dictate your mission. Every single man has to dictate their mission. And I don't know what it is. And I don't need to know, really. I just need to respect it. My personal mission was sovereignty. Your personal mission might be something else. And that's cool. Now, yes, I do promote it. I do suggest men should do it, but I don't judge you if you're not. And I don't push it like that. I'm just saying, okay, this is the path I'm walking. You can follow it. If you want to follow it, fine. If you don't, you don't, right? And that's cool. That's cool. But whatever you do, everything should have something. Everything should have something. You shouldn't be wasting time. You shouldn't be wasting time on something that does not promote the greater good. Now, have I always been on that? No, but I worked towards it. Like I said, from the time I was a child. Now, there were plenty of times I got caught up in some bullshit, and I always regretted it. Because I was like, well, hold up. I did this, but this wasn't about the bigger plan. This has nothing to do with it. Like, even entertaining myself, even entertaining yourself, it should be a part of the plan. And see, you'll find now, since, on this channel, I'm primarily talking about men getting women. Because let's be real now. Let's be real. Most of what men do is to get women. Guys be trying to say, I don't care. Like, you get some people that come on, hey, well, you shouldn't talk about you should talk about this and that. Well, if you didn't care about getting women, you wouldn't watch this channel. You wouldn't watch videos on it. Because I got a money channel. You be all over there. I got a deep thought channel where I'm just talking about really being a critical thinker and getting into like thinking about shit. That's more mental. You'd be over there. You wouldn't even watch this. So get off of it. Men over here and men doing it because they thinking about women. Now about the women, even the women you should deal with should add to your purpose. What have I said? A woman needs to be an asset, not a liability. Like a lot of guys, they'll just deal with the woman has nothing. She can't add nothing to the purpose. Like some guys, they could even have a one night stand and it's like, okay, well, how's that helping you? How was that purposeful other than you had some entertainment? Was it related to your greater mission? Did it do that, or was it just something to do right there? And if it was something to do, a lot of times guys get in trouble with it. Because even though we don't take in a woman's energy the way a woman takes in our energy, it's still a reflection of us. And if we're dealing with some low class woman, that's a reflection that pulls you off your path. Because understand, when a woman deals with a man, we're not taking in her energy, but the nature of woman is to always get a man to follow her agenda. And they'll do it subtly. They'll go through your head. Remember what I always said, a man make love to a woman's body, but a woman make love to a man's mind. She'll stroke that ego or something. And if a man is just like la-di-da and just doing all that, don't have a purpose, a mission in his life, ain't going someplace, boom. She can pull him off. Because I tell you what have I talked about before? And this was talked about in Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. Path to riches, sex transmutation. Every single woman, that's got to be able to take me to another level. That's got to be able to energize me. Every single time I deal with a woman. Even just on a casual basis, it's like, okay, what is this woman doing for me? Is this helping energize me? Am I getting something out of this situation? Because it's never just sex. It's like, that's been the secret of my success. It's like, okay, is dealing with her energizing me for the greater purpose, greater mission, greater energy? If it's no, I don't deal with them. If it's yes, then I'm like, okay, I keep up with them. They serve a purpose. They serve something. Even if it's a woman I'm not dealing with sexually, it's like, okay, is this good for my mental state? If she's that type that's vexing and always on some drama, no, it serves no purpose. Even times where, even activities where you might have to go against somebody or even physically attack them or defend yourself or cause them physical harm. It should have a purpose. It's like, okay, what's this for? What does it serve? Is it meaningless or does it serve the greater good, your greater good? Boom. And that's it. That's how you got to be. Now, are you going to have it 100%? Well, you can work towards that. But as long as most of the time, most of your activities serve something, you better off than not. And that's all you can have, because we're still human, no matter what. Nobody walks on water. So we still going to make mistakes. Man, I don't care how manly you are, you're going to make some mistakes, bad judgments. But then, even then, learn from them and say, okay, I messed up here. Let me learn what happened here, But focus and think about that when you're doing something. How's your time spent? Are you just wasting time doing something? Or are you learning something? Like when I check out other podcasts and videos, it has to serve a purpose. I don't think I watch any just for pure entertainment. Seriously. I don't watch it. It got to serve a purpose. Even when I'm doing like watching something like Insecure or reviewing it, it's not just for entertainment. Because on a pure entertaining level, it don't really entertain me. I'm going to just be real with you. But it serves a greater purpose of what I make a lot of my money in relationships. Also, it serves a purpose in helping me with, which is my greatest vocation, which is simply writing. I pay attention to the writing in there and say, oh, okay, she did it this way. Oh, okay. Stories. Because that's part of my thing. So Anyway, right? Every activity should have a purpose. So anyway, y'all, that's all I got for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.